Body and mind.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Kaya kukuha ng mga loot. Ayun, sikat yun.
Nice. Wings of darkness. Help. Cybernet forbid. Nice and spicy. Know my soul. Let me read you a prophecy. Sacred name, fortune preserver. Wow.
Let's go. May bahay pa.
By royal decree.
No rest for the wicked.
How do you not know my soul? Witness my power. Faster? Okay, faster. One, two, three, four, two, three, four. By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ring cutter.
Go, Boba! Santo mo. Go, Boba! Parang lag. Nga, babahan natin graphics, guys. Yan ang graphics. Add Astra Abyssos.
Add.
Astra Abyssos. Anong pera? Ember. May pera pa ba? Add Astra Abyssos.
Ad Astra Abysosk.
Get them! Race you! By royal decree! By royal decree! Go. Rain outlines your fate. Time to act. By royal decree! Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where There's still a long road ahead.
Still a long road ahead.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way. Wingblade!
Go past.
It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach... Huh? What? Or... Alright, let's follow your... Oh. Hang on, it looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Belum naman. Tegur. Let's go to the...
Orders given. Orders received. Fight goes on.
On, reveal thyself!
Gio. What?
Oh, how exciting!
Alright.
What's happening? May knowledge guide you. I'm fine. Not bad.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Zack, what are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a malevolent ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless? What nonsense? Seize these suspicious intruders at one.
Well, here they come. Wheel of Life.
Who goes there?
Shadow Raven, let not fall.
No, my soul! Let me lead you first.
Two arms! Attack!
Parang naglalag.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Parang nagdalag.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Koji, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have design.
Who are you
Sa
calling
chain.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
We're invited guests here to look for the Lyra Cheesy.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Lyra Chisin. I'm Kujin, the Yuhung of the Chisin. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guest, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhou Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Nililith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Chisin.
That was... Oh,
Just call me Kojin. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance.
we're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Lyra as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Lyra who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to forget it? Either way, Rex Lapis' death is indeed how surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything. The time of the...
Another super bold...
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be the cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber is the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gift...
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion. And, well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuhung may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we... Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack. Paimon has a feeling that... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and I
Let's go to the beach.
By royal decree. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. By royal decree. Know my soul. I'm fine. I'm fine. Not scared. Ooh, look at that sign. It looks crystal clear. Very delicious. That's the one. Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrant pull? Did you hear that? It seems like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside. Orders received.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
I understand.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders... Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well,
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
oh? And what might...
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Let's go to which then another
No, my sword! Let me read you a verse. Nice and
shield. Shield ka na, ayaw pa mag-shield. Let's go. Bitchy. Okay. Extra. First to navigate. Malayo siya. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the work. May bagay mo wala ng ano. Alright, nasa baba. Balik tayo ng pinakain. Alright.
For saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mum. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Trevor, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar frosted slime! Carefully, into the box.
Hello, Tindera.
Dust it over with
Kumusta?
a bit more powdered sugar.
Nag-Genshin ka, babe?
Oh, yes. You might want to use these.
Uy, nanonood ka eh.
I know loading.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the jade chamber to see Ningguang.
Makalangan, sanay ka naman din naliligo eh. Icing on the
Ano ko,
slime.
man? Yo?
Stock and cigarette tips.
What?
Okay, let's tayo. Nakalive ako sa YouTube eh.
Ano?
Nakalive ako sa YouTube.
Weh? Ba't di mo sinabi sa akin?
Gumagawa ka ng bagong story. Let's
I
go.
do
Di mo
worry.
sinabi sa akin, wala ka tuloy viewer.
Okay lang kahit wala akong viewer. Inod lang kay guys. Si Aring Puring, si Atinday, tsaka si
Sina?
Atinday, tsaka si Aring Puring.
Sino isa?
Si Aring Puring.
According to Kuchin, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuhang. What's going on here?
Let's go to the beach. Hello, Tindera.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Julian Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
Bakit nag-open yung dam?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Pinapagpapit?
Wait, was Virgil Death one of your people?
Babe,
Just Virgil did? Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Ah,
bakit bumukas yung dam?
At the Guizhang
bakit bumalkas ang alin?
Dam.
Ang? Dam?
You were peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
Hindi ito maintindihan, Mami.
Yung dam?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this
Ah,
altitude.
kaya kakasuhan yung kasi nag-boss daw sila. Ewan ko.
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very... Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Sky's the limit.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago.
Araw?
Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tibet. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the Seven. You can see Gliding Stone Forest from here, I trust. Beneath the spheres lie those cast down by Rexlax in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, But so too has the membership of the Seven changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue. But the Order of the Seven will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Eugene Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back. To play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Sabihin mo, hey, Dom.
The scenery out here is fine indeed. But the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Now, I'm stressed out.
Saan siya?
Babe, may ginagawa ka?
Kumakain ng tayo.
Pasok ako eh.
Saan? Sa word ko?
Hindi, sa world ni nanay.
Nag-mission ako, babe. Nasa ano ako, nakiningo ako. Maya na. Maya na tayo maglaro. Maya tayo mag-farm.
Bakit? Forget na ka net ka.
Hindi, mag-mission ka rin muna. Tapusin mo muna yung mission ng bagong mission ngayon.
Shut up, tapos na nga ako eh.
Kailan ka tapos?
Ngayon,
Tapos saan ka na? Nakausap mo na si Ningguа?
sagutin ko pa pinawasan ka.
Weh! Sino gamit mo, si Kaching? Maganda kami din si Kaching, babe.
Hindi, hindi ko pa nagamit yun.
Kala ba yung laro ka na?
Eh, kasi yung gamit ko yung luma pa lang, hindi ko na rin develop.
Dapat tayo muna ginamit mo. Wala ka talaga, bano. Sa reserte mo nakakuha ka dalawang gold, 5 gold. Dalawang 5 star tapos di mo ginagamit. Samantalang iba.
Naano po?
Kut ng ulo.
Be it easy to make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Sino may nalaman?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? Rather, if possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Ano yung ba't ang weird ng salita?
Saan?
Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis' passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Leo's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation. And also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
Nice.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Simon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole Let's grab one, the biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
Weh? Paano naka-black sword ko tingin? Share screen nga.
There's a sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the sigil of permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think? Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Jean-Louis at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good thing.
Let's go to the... Antok na ako.
There's no end to this.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Nice. Faster? Okay, faster.
Dahil ko pa hindi nakukuha ang chest dito sa ano ko. Sa PS4 ko minsan lang sa video. Yes.
We're Patui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Nag-shield ka pa. Oh!
I will end you.
Life goes on.
This is bad. I guess this is it.
Alam mo. Sana makuha ko si Child. Ay, nawala.
You need to hurry up. Roasted fry.
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Nice.
Ano to?
By
Nagawa
royal
mo.
decree.
Birds, ano nagawa mo dyan?
No, my sword.
Drink Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
So quiet.
Ano ba yun? Ano ba niyak mo?
Yung cleaning dummy,
Oo.
para tanggalin ko lahat ng settings.
Baka sa muna na halos mamamatay na sila. Baka sa muna halos mamamatay na lahat, yung palitin mo lang muna yung buhay.
Baliw yung ano, yung totoo yung parang castle.
Oo nga, yung damis nga, yung mga kaon-kaon, yung mga ano. Bawasan mo nga, nababawasan niya ng babe. Huwag mo lang sirain muna. Bawasan mo ng sobrang onti na lang yung buhay.
Just what
Tapos,
will we come
one
across
hitin mo na
this time?
sabay-sabay sila.
Hirap naman nito, Lodi.
Bakit lagi?
Ay, job. Number 2.
Nice and spicy.
Give me a go.
Oh, my dinner is attacked. By royal decree.
Kulit. Sabi ko, ang kulit mo eh. Wala ka palang loot. Sinimasen.
Windblade.
Windblade! Nagawa mo na? Ulti niya, no? Makapapatay lahat yan. Ulti ni Xiangling.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too. What are they for?
Ang level ka na.
I haven't seen this pattern before. Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission that... But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? So,
Ang level ka na?
Oh,
30 something, 35 pa rin.
The retainer said that when the Lord of Jail created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine power. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect.
Tatano ka.
Being able to channel divine power in battle? That sounds pretty deep. But plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Shang Lisi. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is it. Let's go!
Babe, ilang taon ka na, babe?
Wala.
Hindi, alam ko 16 ka lang, di ba? Babe,
No?
di ba 16 ka lang? Babe, di ba 16 ka lang? Nice. Uy, listen. Ay, wala. Ay, ito pala. Nandun pala.
Red outlines of the face.
Zhongli.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuhang is more trustworthy than her.
Oh. So you also met with Kuchi. What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuchi, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second thing.
Jade Chamber's only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in DUL Marsh?
Siguro punin ko na lang lahat ng primo ko pa.
Yes,
Siguro
as a
punin ko na
matter
lang
of
lahat
fact,
ng
there
ano ko,
is.
primo gem ko para kay
Today, we'll
Zhongli.
be gathering wild
Ang
glaze
ganda rin ang
lilies.
damit ni Zhongli, oh. Lahat sila may mga buntot.
Well, why did we come all the way out here?
Yung bida may buntot, yung MC, si Dilok may buntot, si Zin, si Chad lang wala.
Paimon remembers that Madam King is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
Ha?
Punta ka rin ako.
Saan?
No, those lilies have all been gardened by people. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Argon, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides,
Gamitin mo na kaching babe,
and the
tapos
land was
palibelin mo na,
flooded,
pati ano mo
turning
mo
it into
na.
the marsh you see now. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers
Bakit?
that have been preserved and gardened by people in the cities.
Wala pa?
Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance.
Ano?
If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting,
Hindi ko alam
we must
sinasabi mo.
grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
Pag ka na nakikita na yung mga mga
That's
mines.
correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon...
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Ang tagal din ng mama. Mama. No. I want to take a bath. I want to take a shower.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Rain outlines your fate.
Stop. Nabilag naman ng cherry mo. Grabing cherry mo ba?
Anong bulaklak to?
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready. Da 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 da. These flowers are jumping. They're really angry. Is it because you sing a song to Mondstadt that they don't understand Carolina?
Wait, pwede na ba?
Hindi pa!
I'm here to be blown away.
Ang kana?
5,000.
O sige. Kailan ka ibigay?
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value.
Well, that's nice and all. But those things be useful for the...
Unfortunately,
That's so lame.
Excuse
Apat
me.
nga akin eh.
So, tinanong ko,
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey!
nasa big company.
What's her face? Kind of can't
Whatever.
remember.
Hello, traveler.
Pare.
I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh,
I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing...
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the god...
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks,
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our task.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult
Zomri na lang siguro.
and requires no small amount of
Ayoko
effort.
tindera.
So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself.
Kaya mo lang ako sa bibigay mo lang kay nanay.
Joey sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue.
Dapat kasi ako.
Time to act.
Time to act.
Not good.
Aww. Hello, tindera.
gate is swarming with Lilith and the Fatui?
Fatui. Fatui.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. Mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
Looks like things are
Yes.
about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Carmen gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely... He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. Well, where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Yes. Yes, I'm not for further.
Pati kayo nag-adjust na.
Ito sasayaw.
Okay ba? Yes. Pati nga naman kit ng ngiti mo, no? Makapuwet. May mag-attach mo na ako. Bye-bye.
Nasaan ba charger mo?
Patayin ko muna.
Hindi, patayin mo. Okay.
Okay. Ikaw pala, pala ko masyado. Antayin mo naman ako. Tama na yan, ah.
Hindi ka naman naglalaro eh.
Naglaro nga ako eh. 35 lang ako eh.
35 lang?
Oh, naglalap kasi charging pa ako. Mamaya try ko.
Kaya ng phone mo, ng Cherry Mobile?
Naman.
Time to act.
Carter cut lang to, no?
Body and mind.
Yung kumikidlat ah.
Sabi ko kasi bilhin mo na ako iPhone eh.
Bukas. Wait mo.
Bye na, bye-bye. Okay, babe. Baba ko na.
Diba mo?
Hoy.
Wow! Nakit-child na ako, babe.
I will bring my notebook.
Let's see.
Wow! This is the Golden House? You looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tadak's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the... Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright!
Let's go to the beach.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Fourth time. A fine opportunity. Cowering already? You're wide open. Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Daldal na ito. Talo?
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Parang DMC na. Ang boses.
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Guess it might move faster now. Information regarding the gold house to your purpose. No matter. And the Gnosis is over. Now, don't make me take it from you.
Take it? Insubordination!
The insubordination.
By royal...
Sakit.
Rain outlines your fate.
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Summon your wind.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How could an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no option. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Let's go to the beach.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Leela.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Hyman thought you were arguing with the Chi. Is the fighting over?
Faced with the calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Hyman gets it. So how do you plan to defend Leela? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Hyman's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chi, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessary.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Lilith.
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yes, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this...
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
Let's go!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced the god in several millennia. Let one see what you are made of then. What strength remains within you? One witness to witness.
Saan sila?
Orders given. Orders received.
Ring cutter! Up!